So what was the actual reason we can't go in Myra? I'm trying to remember.
It's polite to knock. You do know we're taping a show here.
Great day in the morning.
It's Myra Stump herself! Yourself.
How about letting your hostages go now? What do you say?
Hostages? They're my guests. You know, if there's one that fries my burger, it's the rampant victim culture in American media today. Oh, boo-hoo! Myra's audience all got luxury minivans. Now they have to worry about where they're going to park.
Bah! I know what you mean, Myra. It's like I'm always telling people, don't think of it as a bullet wound. Think of it as a transfusion opportunity.
I'm sorry, what?
Don't think of it as a bullet. Think of it as a transfusion opportunity.
Seriously, free the hostages.
Seriously, we're officers of the law, more or less.
More or
and
less.
we'll have to insist that you free the hostages.
Of course. Just as soon as the show's over.
And when is that exactly?
Oh, who can say? We still have so many gifting opportunities. I just found a year's supply of industrial-strength soap backstage. I think I'll give that away. Or else have a valuable lesson on curing potty mouth.
Are you feeling
Your eyes
okay?
look a little spirally. Are you feeling all right?
Of course I am, sweetheart. By the way, when was the last time you brushed your teeth? And you should really be flossing.
You certainly sound like your normal self. But why are you keeping everybody in there?
I'm just doing what I always do. Slave and toil to put on the best show possible. It's just, after opening presents from well-wishers, I felt so compelled to make this show extra special.
Alright.
Don't be
Oh,
alarmed.
no.
But I'm beginning to suspect that you might be hypnotized.
Don't be silly. Hypnotism is just an excuse people use today to abdicate responsibility. I hate how this country's become a bushel of Bill and Betty brainwashies.
Hypnotized or not, that sounds like Myra's patented blend of lovingly cutting criticism and charismatic know-it-allatry.
Ah.
Are you sure you're not hypnotized?
Of course not. I'm just inspired, and even more so than usual.
Can we come in?
Can we come in and see the show?
Can you? Don't you mean?
May we come in and see the show?
That's much better. No, we're at full capacity. The only people getting in now are famous people who are appearing on the show.
May we appear as guests on your show?
I excel at talking about myself.
Are you famous?
Perhaps. In an internet petition, or there ought to be a law kind of way.
Not good enough. I'll need evidence of your explosive star power.
I blew up a public restroom last week.
I want to see a copy of your recording contract, for one thing.
Well, what if we...
Recording contract. And a clip from your hit TV show. You're not anybody these days if you don't act and sing.
Recording contract, TV clip.
Piece of cake.
No cake. I'm on a diet. But I will naturally need evidence of the latest juicy scandal you've been involved in.
We have to be scandalized?
Of course! What kind of show do you think this is?
Are you sure you want us to answer that?
Look, it's very simple. Show me a recording contract, a clip from your TV show, and some evidence of a scandal, and I'll squeeze you in.
Oh, is that all?
Okay, and now how do we get the contract?
As it happens, we brought a clip of our wacky hit sitcom, Midtown Cowboys. We're the stars.
Well, I'm certainly impressed with how far standards for entertainment have fallen in this country.
Thanks.
But you're also going to need a recording contract and a nice juicy scandal to be a guest on my show.
I already know where we're getting the scandal.
I'm gonna go get my autograph book.
You
We'll be
might
right
not
back.
have noticed the
It's too nice to stay
award
indoors.
For the,
You boys should go play outside.
embarrassing idol.
And you should stop making that face, dear. It'll stick if you're not careful.
What face?
Oh.
Those cameras are really cool.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think they somewhat look like they did back in the day. Still kind of do, actually.
I more meant the fact that the TVs record perfectly. Which
Oh,
that's
yeah, I didn't notice that originally.
kind of obvious. But
I
still.
think the original did that, but wait, no,
That's
wrong
even-
door. Wrong door. Okay.
That's even more impressive. Bram, what did you break? Bram, stop breaking things.
I'm sorry, I found it hilarious. All right, so how do we exit?
Bram, I'm gonna shatter your skull in 3, 2, 1. You're off. 3, 2, 1. That's enough.
Alright, how do I get out of here? How do I get out of here? How do I get out of here?
I don't know. How do you get out of here?
That's what I'm... Oh, wait, is it in cooking without looking? I don't think we've been in here yet.
No.
Nope.
How do you do that teleportation trick where you're always everywhere ahead of us?
Trade secret, honey.
What's the story with this show?
Cooking without looking? It's a cooking show aimed at Motorhead bachelors who have never seen the inside of a grocery store.
Is there a big demand for that?
You'd be amazed.
Where's the host? Is he in watching the Myra show?
No, he's one of the few who isn't. He got food poisoning while he was taping last week's show. Right in the middle, in fact.
Was it gruesome?
Yes, and unfortunately, this show goes out live.
Can we get a tape of the show?
This one? No, it's broadcast live. We don't tape it.
Can we get a tape?
This one?
How do you keep it so clean in here?
The complete absence of anything resembling food is helpful.
Aren't there fruits or vegetables of any sort around here?
Just the crew. I never get tired of that one. Okay, actually, no. We strive for realism, and the average bachelor kitchen doesn't contain any natural plant life except mold.
See ya.
Probably.
Oh, look.
Welcome to Cooking Without Looking, the cooking show for the typical bachelor kitchen, containing no fruits, vegetables, or healthy ingredients of any sort. The show where we take a random assortment of condiments and barely edible items and create a meal within minutes. Filling in for Chuck Flagon this week, these guys.
Ha!
Just go with it.
Oh, hello. Welcome to the show.
Thanks, Sam. It's great to be here.
Not you, Buckethead. The audience.
Oh, greetings, worshipful fans. Remember, the only reason I'm on TV is because I'm better than you.
We've got some furious cooking to do, so let's get right to it.
What are we making, Sam?
Showed summer like.
A bunch of gunk in a dish. We'll just get some ingredients from the ingredient rack and add it to what we professionals call the yummying hod.
Isn't that a pot?
Max, we both know a pot is what you and I fight over when we play poker. This is the yummying hod.
So,
Alright,
Don't skimp on the lard.
That's right. If you take the lard out of lardass, all you have is ass.
Well said, Max. Make sure to include red dye number 2.
I'm
If
just
there's
guessing
not
at
at least
random.
some possibility of
This is
malignant
what I
tumors,
recall
it's not
being
real
the
bachelor
answer, but I'm
cooking.
not actually sure.
A handful or 2 of buffalo chips.
You really can't add too many buffalo chips.
Oh gosh, there's a fourth. Oh.
Now, do we broil it, Sam?
Right you are, little buddy. Into the oven it goes.
what
And
broiling
through
is!
the magic of TV cooking show time, ta-da! You've successfully perverted the laws of God and man.
Oh boy, let's take it with us.
Wait, what is it?
casserole a la Sam and Max.
Alright.
Okay.
But this still isn't the way out. So, how do I exit? Wait, is it over here? Nope. Hello.
That's great.
I don't know if it did that in the
Well,
original. If it did,
Go
I
back
didn't
to
notice
Midtown
it.
Cowboys.
Alright, so going back to Midtown.
Where do we enter from?
See, I remember entering from Embarrassing Idol, but I didn't see a way out over there. Unless they just changed the set that quickly.
Then go back to Embarrassing Night.
Alright, let's try it. Whee! Okay, not that time. I thought he was in a thought he was in a situation where it would happen. Oh! Yeah, they just changed the set that fast. Whee! Whee! Oh! 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 Whee! Alright, so let's go turn in that photo.
And then we have our scandal.
Yep, easy. Lemon squeezy.
Hey guys.
Easy peasy lemon easy.
So you're looking for a cover photo of little green men canoodling, right?
Yeah, though I'm kind of desperate at this point. Basically, I can use anything as long as there are 3 beings in the shot and at least one of them's an alien. It is the alien love triangle times, after all.
Got it.
Oh,
We'll be back.
Keep watching the supplies.
still have no idea what you mean. Here you
The
go.
supplies, Bram.
What supplies?
These
Sam, this is
supplies.
perfect. This photo is a capstone. It succinctly summarizes over 30 years of extraterrestrial-related photographic evidence.
What?
Sybil, that
No.
photo is a hoax.
Exactly. I couldn't have asked for better. Now I can print the paper. Available at newsstands now.
That was fast.
Yeah, publishing.
Well, now we gotta get to a newsstand. Relax, Bram. Relax.
What?
Relax. Relax. These are not the droids you are looking for.
I wasn't looking for
That
droids
is
to
not
begin
the
with.
newsstand you are looking for.
Actually, it is.
Wait, do we
You're
not have
famous.
to pay?
Hooray!
No, he paid.
Can we begin
He put in a
misbehaving
coin.
now?
Did he?
Begin?
Oh, we're doing a Bosco's.
It's Sam and Max. I saw you on the telly.
How do you watch TV from in there?
Oh, I've got monitors you don't even know about.
Ha!
Hello, sir.
What ho, old beans?
We want to buy something.
Quite so.
We come bearing 1 million American dollars.
Now hand over the voice modulator.
Blimey, food stamps? Well, I suppose I must accept them. Balderdash government conspiracy. It's hogwash. Complete card swallow. Here then is your chemical-based voice.
Are you
modulator.
surprised?
This is a helium balloon strapped to an inhaler.
Oh,
But it works. Trust me. Trust me.
Holy chipmunk, Ari is warbling out of a souped-up 78-speed turntable. It works.
Thanks, Bosco.
oh my god.
Okay, I thought.
So
that
can
was
we like pull the gun out or no? Because the gun part of the security system is still working.
Oh, actually, that's a good question.
He did say only the stuff that makes it so you can't take stuff out
It
of
looks
the
like candy,
store.
but I'm pretty sure it's fish tank gravel again.
I've had worse.
Hello.
Hello. Hello there.
We're here to rob you.
That would hardly be sporting.
Oh.
So it seems like, and yes, the security system's completely useless now.
Yep. I'm sure it'll be back in episode 3.
Chip Chiperio, that would hardly be sporting.
That would hardly be sporting.
I
Trying to remember the next part. I think.
You have to go to the movie
Where we
studio
going, Sam?
and give
I
our...
think we're
TV
done
studio.
here.
Yeah.
Goody!
So now everything is left in the TV studio. Okay.
We just need to go to this TV studio and give our scandal.
Well, we also have to get a recording contract.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Hi. Ah! High note. Hi.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. Hey, can I try my pipes out on this thing?
Go right ahead. Frankly, we can use all the contestants we can muster.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our next contestant, Sam.
Hello. I'd like to do a little song I call
Bottleneck on the Freeway of Doom.
Bottleneck on the Freeway of Doom.
I don't know.
Chomping on a crunchy silver spoon.
Thinking about the rings on the great raccoon.
I think your voice modulator has run out.
All the girlies hear me and they swoon.
And let's hear from our judges.
Bravo! Your wobbly tenor is way better than Peeper's shrill squawking.
You really nailed that high note. Whoa! And you're less sloppy than my brother is. You've got my vote.
Hey!
You sing beautifully, and your lyrics are enchanting. But Peepers is my brother, so I pretty much have to vote for him.
Oh.
Remember, folks, on Embarrassing Idol, the decision of the judges must be unanimous. Stay tuned for more exciting action after this.
So how do we get him?
And we're cut. It's okay to sing again if you want to, by the way. Could improve your chances.
Because, game mechanics.
Acid pit.
Yeah, also, I remember the next bit. And I now remember why cooking exists.
Why cooking?
How'd you like something to eat?
I'm kinda saving room, thanks.
4. Can you talk to him?
Yeah, let's talk to him.
Last time we saw you, you and your diminutive former child star brothers were in the thrall of a megalomaniac hypnotist with bad hair. What have you been up to since then?
Well, after you hit us over the head,
Repeatedly.
our careers have taken an upswing.
Oh, that's
Clearly.
good.
Hey, being a judge on Embarrassing Idol is a tremendous opportunity.
It's
I'm feeling the magic already.
Tell me, old judge, what gruesome qualities do you look for in a singing performance?
Fraternity.
brother.
I'm voting
Yeah.
for Peepers no matter what. He's my brother. The one who didn't forget my birthday today, I might add.
I said I was sorry.
Happy birthday.
Thanks. I'm glad somebody remembered.
I said I was sorry. What more do you want?
A treat would be nice.
Isn't this also St. Boniface Day?
Patron saint of carnivorous plants and spiky things? I think that's next week.
All right.
What kind of perks go with this gig? Do you get fancy dressing rooms and candy sorted by color?
Ooh, craft services food. Have them bring me a roasted Canada goose stuffed with lightly bruised olives, please.
Not likely. I ordered a cake for my birthday, but they never brought it.
Oh, that's
I
what we
think the
need to
craft
make.
services crew all went in to watch the Myra show, like everybody else.
All we got was a basket of tomatoes. Ugh.
What kind of preposterously un-American weasel are you that you don't like tomatoes?
I like them just fine, but they don't like me.
What do you mean?
I once spent 12 hours in the bathroom after mistakenly eating a cucumber that was sitting next to a tomato on the plate.
Say no more.
What?
Can you eat those little cherry tomatoes? They're small.
No! No tomatoes, tomato juice, tomato paste, nothing, or I'll be out of commission for hours.
Oh.
Enjoy your judging. Catch you
Okay.
later.
Uh-huh.
So we're going to need a cake that's made with tomatoes.
Or at least close enough to tomatoes that they can fool his stomach.
That would be vinegar.
Vinegar, red dye 2, and probably something else.
Something just make it a cake.
No, literally whatever you choose you're making, it makes the model.
Casserole.
Yeah.
Welcome once again to Cooking Without Looking, the show where we use absolutely no natural ingredients whatsoever and still make something you guys can choke down.
MSG.
Filling in for the inconveniently food poisoned Chuck Flagon, these guys.
Thank you, and welcome to the show.
What are we making this time, Sam?
Tomatoes.
Today
Okay.
we're baking a cake. Let's visit our rack of ingredients and add flavoring to the flavoring pail.
I'm pretty sure that's a pot, Sam.
Max, let's leave the cooking to me and the eating to you.
Okay.
So red dye number
Make
2.
sure to include red dye number 2.
If there's not at
Order
least
matter.
some possibility of malignant tumors,
I don't think
it's
so.
not real bachelor cooking.
Monk paste?
No. Sulfuric acid? No, I don't think so. What are the other stuff we got?
Buffalo chips, wombat secretions, squid tentacles.
Uranium pellets. What's that one? Right next to uranium pellets?
Tweet.
What's that?
I don't know.
Pink mink oil.
Roofing tile shards.
MSG.
Whatever MSG stands for. Dried dingo kidneys. Asbestos sprinkles.
Lard.
Monk paste and red dye number 2, which I already used.
Okay. What if you're right and it's lard and buffalo chips? You just didn't choose cake.
I'm actually not sure. Let me
We've
try.
already got that thing we made before.
No, I ate it while you were looking at the ingredients. Now, do we broil it, Sam?
Right you are, little buddy. Into the oven it goes. And, through the magic of TV cooking show time, one gorgeous, delicious cake. Ready to be binged upon or shared amongst friends.
Oh boy, let's take it with us.
I don't think red dye number 2 is going to be enough.
It may be sulfuric acid.
Sulfuric acid, maybe. I mean, tomatoes are somewhat acidic.
Exactly.
But I remember there being a third item, and I don't remember what that is.
Well, what's in a tomato?
Well, you got the seeds, you got the tomatoes, the
You have the red color, you have the acidity. What else is big in a tomato?
How about some
Seeds.
cake?
Cake? Oh boy! Perfect for my birthday! There's no tomatoes in it, right?
Nope.
Excuse me. Ah, that was delicious.
And a little bit scary. You eat like Max.
Okay, nothing. It could also be just straight up using tomatoes, but I don't remember how, and I don't know where you get tomatoes. All right, let's try that combo you mentioned.
Does Bosco have tomatoes?
No, he did not.
Welcome once again to Cooking.
Thank you.
What are we making this time, Sam?
This
we're
one,
baking
I
a cake.
don't actually remember that
Let's
much.
visit our rack of ingredients and...
I'm pretty sure that's a pot, Sam.
Max, let's leave.
All right, so
Make
red
sure to
dye
include
two.
red dye number 2.
If there's not at least some possibility of malignant tumors, it's not real bachelor cooking.
You
Sulfuric
want
acid.
to use the sulfuric acid sparingly. It can easily overwhelm the other ingredients.
Yeah, so what
And your
would the
taste
third one
buds,
be?
and your esophagus.
Okay, what else do we got?
Squid tentacles, wombat secretions, buffalo chips,
Hair gel.
gel. Uranium pellets could be the seeds.
Yes.
No more
It
than
even
a
looks
dash
like
of
seeds
uranium
on
pellets.
They also go great in Chex Mix.
I think that's it.
Now, do we broil it, Sam?
Right you are, little buddy. Into the oven it goes. And, through the magic of TV cooking show time, one gorgeous, delicious cake. Ready...
Oh boy, let's take it with us.
All right, and if this doesn't work, normally I try to puzzle it out, but stream. Running out of ideas fast.
You feed him. I'm gonna quickly look up what's in a tomato. See if that helps us any at all.
Probably not.
Probably not, but
I seem to recall this one being one of the ones I originally had to look up.
More cake for you?
No tomatoes, right?
That was weird, camera cam.
Excuse me.
Nope. So we might have to get actual real tomatoes, but I don't remember how. You'll have to excuse me, it's been... Man, has it been 5 years since I last played this?
I'm looking up the answer so I can at least see if we're supposed to look for tomatoes or if the answer's in here.
Sure thing. Anything in
This
the
fridge isn't even a fridge. It's a fake.
That makes sense.
That makes sense.
That's quite an assortment.
They must have scoured every toxic waste dump in the state.
Right. Sometimes it's obvious if you look in your shaving cream, game show questions. All right, I'm gonna turn in the scandal while you're doing that.
Ah!
What?
Yeah, no, it's not here. You need to go looking for tomatoes.
Yes?
Oh.
You two again.
Tomatoes
well,
or something
what is
similar.
it? You've got the
made
length
with.
of one commercial break to
All
explain
right,
yourself.
So it's actual tomatoes. Got it.
Remind me.
Of course,
What if we have our own video game?
video games. Ugh, those things will ruin your eyes. They're awful.
My eyes are fine.
Actually,
see?
we graced the cover of the current edition of the Alien Love Triangle Times. How's that for a scandal?
My, your posture is terrible. Still, if you get a recording contract, I'll have you on the show.
Yeah.
I'm so elated I can almost block out the pain of such dismissive scrutiny. We'll be right back.
Take your time.
After these messages.
Thank you. I'm not the only one who thought of that. Again, we build our streams on random references no one will get.
I try not to.
But Bram, Wilkins coffee.
You're not drinking it, you're not all right.
You're not all there.
You're not all there.
Things just happen to people who don't drink Wilkins. On an unrelated note, Bram, what type of coffee do you drink?
I don't drink coffee.
Again, with the references. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't drink
So,
coffee.
I don't drink coffee. Whee! I assume Bosco's. Where else would you get tomatoes?
I'm not saying anything more.
Yeah, sure. I do vaguely recall it being something to do with the ketchup.
Hello.
Hello.
He did say he had ketchup. Condiments!
Ketchup, mustard, and purple stuff.
Oh, yeah.
As vaguely referred to on TV.
No, I remember now. I remember now.
What? We need a container to hold the ketchup.
Yes, we do.
What container would hold a ketchup?
A cake.
We need a cake to hold the ketchup.
Yes.
Did you bake a cake?
Wait.
By any
Yeah, do you already?
chance?
No, I gave it to Wizard.
Ah.
All right,
Bram.
I'll be back.
The TV
I already
studio.
fed it to him. You saw me feed it to him. I didn't remember till I reached the condiments.
After these messages.
Oh my gosh, every time. Okay,
We'll
there we
be
go.
right back.
Speed walking it. I said speed walking it.
You've been hit by.
You've been struck by
a speed walking dog.
I thought it was truck.
No,
Whoa!
No, it's a speed walking dog. Apparently.
I thought it was just truck.
You've been hit by. You've been struck by.
Truck.
I was gonna
Welcome
say
once
content
again to
claimed, but
Thank
yes,
you.
that works too.
What are we making?
Wait,
Okay.
is
We're-
the stream
I'm pretty
still
sure that's a
live?
pot.
Have we been
Let's
content
leave.
claimed? Are we off the channel? Are we canceled? Bram, we've been canceled.
I mean, let's refresh the stream.
We've been canceled.
Let's refresh
We've
the.
been canceled.
Nope.
Canceled.
Nope. We're still live.
You mean we haven't been canceled?
Nope.
I better check Twitter. They always know who's canceled.
Make sure to include.
If
Shit
there's
on
not,
Ching. No.
Don't skimp on the lard.
that's right. If you take the,
Well said. No more.
they also go great in
I don't think
Of
even
course, it
matters
wouldn't-
anymore.
bachelors. Here's a tip: tweed isn't just for cooking. It also makes a great toupee. Now, do we broil it, Sam?
Right, you. And through one gorgeous, delicious cake.
Oh boy, let's.
Take it with us.
I could do without the leg, please.
Could you do with this instead?
Please.
Okay.
Come on. I am very thankful that there's a run button now.
It looks like candy. but
No. Songs copywritten.
Is it?
Hello.
Hello. Right, but I'm being shown singing it, therefore it's a cover.
Nah.
Therefore, we cannot be right? I think that's how
A little
it works,
ketchup
right?
is always good on a cake.
That's how it works, right?
How what works?
I don't know. If you're
I was
shown
more
singing
reacting
it
to-
slash doing the musical instruments. It's a cover technically. And they
No.
can't- No.
No.
I could have sworn I read that somewhere.
You read wrong.
Or
Where we
someone
going,
said
Sam?
The only place we can go.
TV studio.
that. Are you sure?
Really?
man?
Yes.
Pretty sure I'm right here.
Pretty sure you're wrong.
As long as it's you making the music, perfectly fine.
Hey, Wizard. How do you like red icing on your cake?
Wait,
Happy
wait. If
birthday.
it's, no.
Oh boy! Birthday cake! That red frosting looks tasty.
Right.
Excuse me. Boy, that was really. Really. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, it's a horror
Time
game
out
now.
for number 2!
What the? Darn it! He'd better not be going to see Myra. Well, anyway, we can't wait. We'll just have to finish the show with only 2 judges. Whatever you guys agree on goes.
Vote for me!
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Come on. Oh, okay.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Testing.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our next contestant, Sam.
Well,
Hello. I'd like to do a little song I call. Just like someone else's song, only somehow better. May the starfish justice not impute.
Playing cocktail angst on my bassoon. And so I wrote this extremely catchy tune.
And let's hear from our judges.
I admire your courage even more than your singing. You've still got my vote.
Thanks, little buddy.
You really nailed that high note. Whoa! And you're less sloppy than my brother is. You've got my vote.
He's
Hey!
definitely less sloppy.
All
than
of the
my brother.
remaining judges have agreed. We have a winner.
No!
Sloppy and what? I don't know. but I'm
Congratulations,
sure I
Sam.
can find
Here's your
something.
recording contract.
In Bottom Records. It's like a dream come true.
Specs, I'll get you
I'm sure
for
I
this
can find
if it's the
something.
last thing I do. Right after I get back from Mount Rushmore. Rushmore? I'd better go after him.
I just remembered. I have to feed my goldfish.
Are we still taping?
Be sure to join us next time on Embarrassing Idol.
Acid pit.
we'll,
Also, what's with the acid pit? Also, how's the shark surviving in there?
Hello, little acid shark.
Can we get an acid shark, Sam? Please?
I don't think so. Remember what happened with the sea monkeys?
Aw.
He dropped the baton in disbelief.
Basically.
You know, it's a little acid shark. It's an acid shark. What else do you want to know? It's an acid shark.
Is it part of Plan Thunderball?
No.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
It could be part of that Plan Thunderball.
Could be, but it's not. Also, he's still green.
Yes? Oh, you two again. Well, what is it?
Remind me what your requirements are for guests on your show?
Of course, dear. I'll need to see your recording contract, a clip from your TV show, and some evidence of a juicy scandal.
What if we have our own video game?
Video games.
We do have a recording contract. In Bottom Records. Take a look. You'll have us on your show now, yes?
Oh, I suppose so. If only because I have an upcoming bossy tirade prepared about the proliferation of talentless, no-name recording artists.
Ha!
Yay!
Naturally, I will expect you to be on your best behavior and agree with everything I say and answer every question I have and don't interrupt and keep your elbows off the table and use your indoor voice.
What about...
While you're on my show, you stay in your seats at all times. You do not interrupt me when I'm talking, and you treat the audience with the utmost respect, even if you become less sure with each passing year that they deserve it. Now, I'll call you on stage in a minute.
Gosh, Max. Celebrity is just a never-ending set of arbitrary goals one accomplishes to appease a dismissive and distracted, if not entirely absent, authority figure.
Yep.
I don't know if I agree, Sam, but I've begun my decadent slide into a depraved personal hell just in case.
Yep. That's accurate. So, welcome to the climax.
Nice.
Give her a hand, everyone! Bessie Bovine reading from her new book, The Heart Has Four Stomachs, Ruminations on a Life in Hollywood, out now in all major bookstores. This microphone is starting to spark from overuse, but that doesn't mean we're ready to pack it in. We've got the stars of the not-quite-canceled sitcom Midtown Cowboys, who also happen to be the winner and judge of TV's Embarrassing Idol. Ladies and gentlemen, Sam and Mac.
Hold the hayride, little pal. That bear seems more than slightly hinky, in the mesmeric sense of the term.
Shadier than a fat man's ankles.
Let's take it down like ducks in a gutter.
It's not the...
Hold
It
it!
is the thing.
My guests sit at that end.
But that bear has got you...
Sit.
We'll just sit where you want us to, ma'am.
Lovely.
What gives, Sam? Why can't we just grab the bear?
It would appear that the laws of physics are different on the set of a talk show, little buddy. We're gonna have to play along.
Sam and Max, you're talented, hot new celebrities who've taken the entertainment world by storm. So naturally, we all want to hear everything about your involvement in the scandal detailed in the Alien Love Triangle Times.
There's something you should know about that picture in the Times.
I'm not sure I want to know anything more. Maybe you big Hollywood types thinks it's funny to flaunt your polyplanetary pickups, but the rest of us find alien love triangles, frankly, disgusting.
But the photo is not quite what it seems.
How so?
That's no alien, she bliss.
It's not a picture of an alien at all. That's Hugh Bliss.
Hugh Bliss? The highly respected founder of Prismatology? Don't be ridiculous. Why, I've had him on my show before, and he certainly isn't green. What are you really hiding?
How much I'm scared of being buffeted by another gust of Hurricane Myra?
Flattery will get you nowhere, mister. I don't know about you, audience, but as a girl, I was taught that flattery was the worst possible way to blah, 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 yak, yak, yak.
Ah.
Blah, 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 yak, 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 blah-de, blah-de, blah-de,
So,
blah,
gun?
yakety, 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 yak, blah, 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 blah. Yak, blah-de, 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 blah, yakety, yakety,
Testing.
yakety, yakety,
1,
yakety,
2,
yakety, yak,
3.
blah, 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 blah. Ah, yes. Where were we?
I do remember
I
this
think we were
now.
discussing the alien love triangle times and that nasty, scandalous affair of yours.
Wait, we can switch.
I'd like to sing, if I may.
Is that wise?
Howling at that drippy old hunk of moon.
Whoa! Careful there, Tiger. That was wonderful. I'm so moved I almost don't have a long hectoring screed in me. Oh no, wait! There it is! Thank goodness!
That's
Self-referential songwriting is a dangerously blah 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 yak 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 yak. Blah 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 yak 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 blah-de 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 blah yakety
I
yakety
think
yakety
that's all the
yakety
things we
yakety
need.
yakety
Got a second, little buddy?
Now that we're big stars, I'd normally ask that your people call my people to set up a meeting. But since we're old friends...
We've got to stop this TV program.
Stop it? It's the greatest moment of my deeply superficial life.
Nonetheless, we'll be trapped here forever if we don't do something.
Look, unless you take out Myra or that bear, or both, you'll never stop it. I say, relax and enjoy the unreal, soul-hollowing ride.
The real threat here isn't Myra at all. It's that bear.
I know. Nothing that cute should be allowed to exist.
It has Myra in some sort of hypnotic thrall.
You made that word up.
Possibly, but that doesn't make it less true.
That is real weird.
According to the ultra-strict rules of talk show reality, we're stuck sitting over here, possibly permanently.
At least it's comfortable.
True, but we can't do much from here.
Celebrities don't always have to do things for themselves. They perform and have people do everything else for them.
Never mind.
Then I shall return to the warm womb of manufactured celebrity.
We need to find a way to move Mike.
I'm not touching that thing. I'd probably get shocked.
Ah, yes. Where were we? I think we were discussing the alien love triangle times and that nasty, scandalous affair of yours.
I'd like to mention my pal Sam and something that happened the other day.
Anecdotes about other celebrities, even ones as dubious as you two, are always welcome.
Well, I was battering this purse snatcher with a broken parking meter and screaming, "Die! Why won't you die?" And Sam said, "You crack me up, little buddy."
The point being?
I'd crack Sam up.
Are you sure you wouldn't rather talk about your alien love triangle shenanigans?
Talk about you?
Let's talk about you, Myra.
Me? What could anyone want to know about me?
Maybe they'd like to know how honored you are to have me, Max, brilliant actor and acerbic wit, on your show.
Are you sure you wouldn't rather talk about your alien love triangle shenanigans?
With an item, I think. Again.
I'd like to talk about me.
I prefer my guests' naked egos to be just a little less naked, dear.
Oh, absolutely, Myra. That's exactly what Reese Butterfingers told me when sniping river rats at Cannes. She thought I had the cool-eyed aim of a professional.
Are you sure you wouldn't rather talk about your alien...
I'd like to talk about myself.
And a project you're working on, perhaps?
You said it, Myra. I am an ongoing project, like a golden calf or a graven image. I'll only rest once people are sacrificing their firstborn unto me. Also, I'd like to direct.
Fame went to your head quickly, dear.
It's a short trip.
Are you sure you wouldn't rather talk about your alien love...
Yeah, I get the... Yeah.
There's more you should know about that picture in the Times.
What's that?
It doesn't tell the whole story. There's someone else involved. Someone the picture doesn't show.
Not that one.
How shocking.
Oh.
Who?
Bessie the cow?
Bessie Bovine, our co-star on Midtown Cowboys.
Oh, I remember this now. I remember why this works.
Oh my! Audience, shall we bring her back out again?
You're about to see why.
At the risk of making the obvious comment, that was shocking. Is she breathing?
A little, but the creepy teddy bear is toast.
Nuts. I wanted to ask it a few questions, and maybe use it to hypnotize Katie Couric.
Another glorious dream bangs its chin on the dirty pavement. On the bright side, the audience is free to go home.
Oh, I was just getting warmed up. Do you think Myra will have us back on the show again soon?
No.
Speaking of unlikely, did you notice we just had 2 cases in a row involving hypnotic mind control?
Complete coincidence?
Yes, I think so. The cogs of the universe synchronize in ways we're not meant to see.
Speaking of things we're not meant to see, there's a new restaurant at the zoo where you can eat what they feed the animals.
Empty popcorn cartons
I
and
love
cigarette
you.
butts?
And
Myra
processed bread
from
logs loaded with tranquilizers and
the
antidepressants.
Toy
Bread
Mafia.
logs make me logy.
The I love you
Let's
no
head
matter
back
what
to the cooking
bear.
show set and see if we can figure out how to make fried pork rinds.
Okay, but I get the feet.
Achievement unlocked. Reality star.
Oh, Emerson Johnson.
Yeah, Jared Emerson Johnson.
And Jared Emerson Johnson.
Jared Emerson Johnson.
And Jared Emerson Johnson.
And Matchstick Legal Incorporated.
And Telltale Games. And Jared Emerson
Emerson
Johnson.
Johnson.
Oh, here's the driving sequences. and the production, and the sound design, and the voice direction, and the voice
and-
editing, and voice
and
production,
Jared Emerson
sound
Johnson.
recording. Studio.jory.org. What?
That's the studio.
Studio.jory.org.
Yes.
What kind of studio is that?
A web studio?
How do you have a web studio?
I don't know.
Something's wrong about that.
I've seen their name in credits before, but
Lungs and limbs. What the heck is lungs and limbs? Jason Armstrong. And in relation to the astronaut? Max the dog.
Ray the Wonder Dog.
Wow, there's an actual dog named Max. Wait, no, that's the other one. Wait, no. Wait,
Sam is the dog, Max is the rabbit.
then why is there a dog named Max?
It was a
It
was a pet.
In studio. Yeah, I assume that's the pet it was named after.
No,
Huh.
again, I bring this up once again. Sam and Max is based on a series of comic books.
Made by Toto?
No!
Really?
Made
You
by
don't say.
Steve Pertell? Steve Pertell?
You don't say.
Yeah, hold on. Let me-
Tell me more. Will I go close the stream? Or
Yeah, let me quit out and then come on.
Let me-
don't lag out.
I
And
think
then
it's
we
lagging
go
out.
and then we go back to camera. Thank you.
I think it's lagging out.
Yeah, let me do that
I
quickly.
think it's lagging out.
Yeah, I
think
know.
It's lagging out. I think it's dying. We should end the stream while we're still live. Jared Emerson Johnson.
Jamin Edison Johnson. Steve Purcell.
Is that any relation to James?
Wait, how is he involved in Brave? Hold on.
Graham, this is not something to do on a live stream.
I'm just curious. Oh, he wrote the screenplay, apparently.
Wow.
Okay.
I'm leaving.
All right. Well,
Are we ending?
I assume so.
Are we ending?
I assume so.
Can we end now?
I assume so.
Are we ending? If you don't end up I'm gonna chop your head off with this axe.
Hold on. Actually, I forgot something. I want to at least tell you that if you tune in next week, you'll be dealing with episode 3, The Mole, the Mob, and the Meatball. Tune in next week.
Yeah.